So I welcome you all to live Linux training for members, and this is session number 21. And in this session, we will talk about the groups management in Linux. In previous sessions, we have already discussed the user management and the password management in detail. And in this session, we will talk about the groups and groups management. One more important topic related to these sessions is user profiles. On user profiles, I have already uploaded a detailed tutorial on YouTube. I will provide you the link of that tutorial in the description of this video as well as in the I button. So I will request you, after watching this session of group management, please go through the user profile tutorial and try to execute the commands which I shown you there. It would be very helpful for you. We are not going to conduct any live session for the user profiles as it is already uploaded there. I will provide you the link. Please make sure that you watch that tutorial. Okay, now coming back to the groups management. Users can be listed in groups. Groups allow you to set permissions on the group level instead of having to set permissions for every individual user. Every Unix or Linux distribution will have a graphical tool to manage groups. Novice users are advised to use the graphical tool. More experienced users can use the command line tools to manage the group. But be careful, some distributions do not allow the mixed use of GUI and CLI tool to manage the groups. So in this session, I will teach you the commands that we use in the group management in Linux. The first command that I'm going to show you is the group add command. With the help of this command, we can add a group in our machine. Suppose I want to add a group here with the name as tennis. So I will simply execute group add tennis command, and this command will add this tennis group in my machine. And in case if I want to confirm it, I will open the /etc group file. /etc/group, it is a file in our machine which contains the details of the groups that are present in our machine. So here you can see that the tennis group is present there. Actually, when we add a user in our machine, at the same time, a group is also added in this file. Suppose I add a user add test. So this command will add a user, and we can verify the details of the same by running the cat /etc/passwd command. And here you will find that this test user is present, which we just added. And we have not added the group, but if you will open the /etc/group file, you will find the test group there. By default, a group is added with the same name in this group file for the users. And this is the primary group of that test user. So by default, when a user is added in the system, a group is also added. And we can also add multiple secondary groups if required. So this file, group file, is very important because with the help of this file, we can check the details of the groups. It not only shows the name of the groups, but this file also shows us the group ID and the number of users or the name of the users which are there in different groups. So we can manage the groups and the users. Suppose I want to add multiple users in one group, we can also do that with the help of this file in our machine. If you will execute the groups command, this command will show you your groups or the groups for the username from which you are logged in the system. I'm there in the root group, and if I want to check the details of the groups of any other user, I can execute the ID command. After the ID command, if I don't mention anything, it will show me the details of my groups. So here it is showing me my user ID, my group ID, as well as the group name and the SE Linux context. And in case if I want to see the details of the other users, I can mention the username after the ID command. So this will show me the user ID, the username, the group ID, the group name. So with the help of this ID command, we can see the details of the IDs and the groups. And we can also do that by running the groups command, and after the groups command, we can specify the username of that particular user whose groups we want to see. So here you can see that Vikas Nehra is a member of his own primary group. Now let me show you, in case if you want to add a user in the secondary group, how can you do that? You can open the /etc/group file in VI editor, and there you will have to go to that line of group where you want to add the user. Suppose I want to add Vikas Nehra in this test group. So here I will mention the username. If you want to add multiple users in this group, you can specify their names here separated by the commas in between them. So I'm only going to add one user in this test group now. If you will execute the ID command for Vikas Nehra, this time it will show you the test group also. You can also verify the same by running the groups command. After the groups command, you can mention the username, which is Vikas Nehra, and here it will show you the details of the groups. Vikas Nehra group is there, and as well as the test group is there. So Vikas Nehra is a member of his own group and the test group. Groups we create for managing the permissions effectively and easily. So in this way, we can edit the /etc/group file to add the users in the group. We can also do that by running the user mode command. Let me show you. Suppose we want to add this Harish user to the test group. How can we do that? For that, we can execute the user mode command. User mode -a, there we will mention option -g to add the user in the secondary group, and then we can mention the group name where we want to add the user, and after that we can specify the username whom we want to add in the group. So this command will add the Harish user to the test group. And you can also verify the details of the same by running the groups command for Harish user, and here it will show you both the groups. Harish is a member of his own group, as well as he is a member of the test group, which is secondary group for him. And you can also see the details of the groups file. You can execute cat /etc/group command, and there in the test group line, it will show you Vikas Nehra as well as Harish, because both these users are the member of this test group now. In case if you want to make some changes in the group, suppose you want to modify the group, you can execute the group mode command. So I'm going to create a group first. Let me add a group. Group add Linux. I have added a group, and now I'm going to add some users in this group. So I will open the /etc/group file in VI editor, and there in this Linux group line, I will add Vikas Nehra, I will add Harish, I will add test. So these three users I have added there in the group, and now I'm going to save this file. And I can verify the details. Suppose I want to see the groups for Vikas Nehra user, I can run ID Vikas Nehra command, and here it is showing the details of all the groups, and the Linux group is present there. Same we can do for Harish or the test user. and Harish is also a member of Linux group. Suppose I want to modify the group. Suppose I want to rename this group. For that, I can execute the group mode command. Group mode -n for the name. Then we can define the new name and the old name. Suppose I want to change this Linux name to Unix. So I will write group mode -n Unix, and then I can mention Linux there. If you will open the group file again by running the cat command, cat/etc/group, you will find that the Linux group is now renamed to Unix. So by running the group mode command, we can modify the group details. And in case if we want to delete a group, we can execute the group del command. Group del and the name of the group which we want to remove. So this command will remove the group, and we can verify the same by running the cat/etc/group command. Here you will not find Unix now because we have already removed this group from our machine. Now I will show you how can you delegate the control of group membership. Like if I give you an example, suppose we create a group on WhatsApp, and there we can promote some user as admin, and who can after that manage the group, who can add and remove the other users. In the same way, we can delegate the control of the group membership to the another user, which may be a normal user in our machine, and who can add and remove the members on behalf of the admin. For that, let me create a user first. User add Serena, and let me add a group also. Group add sports. So I just added a user and a group in my machine. Now I can delegate the control. So let me first show you that this Serena is a normal user. So if I will switch in the account of the Serena user, you will find the $sign there, which means it is a normal user. Now let me come back to the root user, and here let me delegate the control of the group membership. So for that, I can execute the gpasswd command. gpasswd -A to make the user admin, the name of the user whom I want to promote as admin, and the name of the group on which group I want to make this user admin. Press enter. So now I have promoted the Serena user as admin of this group. Now I can switch in the account of Serena, and after that I can add the other users there from this normal user account. Now let me show you, suppose we have a test user. Let me show you the ID. So this test user is the member of his own group. And now I want to add this user there in this group, which is the sports group. How can I do that? For that, I can execute the gpasswd command again. There I will use option -A. This time we will mention the small -A option there. And after that, we can mention the username whom we want to add and the name of the group. So we can add the user from the normal user account whom we have promoted as admin of the group. So this is very effective when we want to control a group from a normal user account. Now, if you will run the ID command for this test user, you will find that he is a member of sports group. So by running the gpasswd command, we can promote the user as admin, and we can also add the other users from the normal user account. You can have a look at this. I'm in the normal user account of Serena. Group admins do not have to be a member of the group. It is not necessary that he should be the member of the group. They can remove themselves from the group, but this does not influence the ability to add or remove the members. Now let me show you how can you remove the user from the group. To remove the users from the group, you can run the gpasswd command After gpasswd, you need to mention option -d, the name of the user and the name of the group. So this command will remove the user from the group. Or if you want to remove all the group administrators from the group, you can execute the gpasswd command like this: gpasswd option -a, and there you need to mention double quotes like this and the name of the group. So this command will remove all the group admins from the group, but you will have to do it from the root user account, not from the normal user account. So go back to the root user and execute this command. So it will remove all the admins. Now let me proceed further. Before proceeding further, let me show you one variable. We use a variable in Linux, and the name of the variable is shell level, SHLVL. This variable tells us the level of the shell, whether we are in the shell or we are using the subshell or we are using the subshell. So the value of this variable tells us whether we are running the shell or we are running the subshell. Let me show you. Suppose I execute the echo $SHLVL command. Suppose I want to print the value of this variable. So if I am there in the main shell, it will print the result as 1. And if I start a new shell and again I execute this command, so currently we are in the subshell. So for the subshell, it will print the result as 2. Suppose we start another shell there. So we are currently in the subshell, and there we execute the echo $SHLVL command. Then this time it will print the result as 3, and so on. So this variable value tells us the level of shell. Now we will use this to show you the new group command. So I'm in the subshell now because I have executed the exit command, and this time it will print 2. And if I will again exit from here and again execute the echo $SHLVL command, this time it will print the result as 1 because currently we are on the main shell. Now let me show you how can we do that. I'm going to create a directory first, mkdir primary group. So I will write pri group here. So this command will add a directory with the name as pri group. Now I will go to this directory, and there I will create a file, standard.txt, and I can verify the details of this directory by running the ls-l command, and it will show me the file which I just created with the name as standard.txt. Here you can see that the owner is the root user and the group is also root. If I execute the echo $SHLVL command here, it will print the result as 1 because we are on the main shell right now. And suppose we already have a group in our machine with the name as tennis. Let me grab this. Let me execute the cat/etc/group command, and here I'm going to grab tennis. So tennis group is present in our machine. Now I'm going to use the new group command for this tennis group. If I will execute new grp command, new group, and after that I will write there tennis. So what this command will do, this command will start a new shell here. And in this new shell, the new files which we create, the group will be the tennis for the newly created files. Now first let me verify the level of this shell. This time it will print the result as 2 because this new group command has created a new shell in our machine, or we are currently in the subshell. And the subshell is created by running this new group command. Now what will happen? Let me long list the contents. Here, this is the old file, and here there are no changes. The owner is the root and the group is root. If I will create a new file here, let me create a new file here with the name as newgrp.txt. If I will long list the contents, there you will find the group of this file is now changed to tennis, the same group which we mentioned after the new group command. So by running the new group command, we can by default set the new group for the files which we will create in our machine. Now let's go back to the original shell or the main shell. If you want to edit the /etc/group file, you execute the vim/etc/group command, but you can also do it with a shortcut command, that is vigr. If you will execute the vigr command, you can directly open the /etc/group file in vi editor, and in this file you can make the necessary changes while managing the groups. So guys, that's it from my side for today's session. If you have any questions, you can ask me on Google Meet right now. I'm there to look into your queries. And one more request to you, if you like this tutorial, then please give a like to this video and share it with your colleagues and friends. And if you are new on our channel, or if you have not subscribed our channel yet, then you can do it right now. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow again at 9 p.m. Till then, bye-bye. Good night.